In today's video, we're gonna show you how we made this adorably cute, delicious looking, but do not eat, carnival themed Candyland cold processed soap with embeds and melt and pour embeds on top here, done by the fabulous Hannah. She's just amazing. She's the assistant here who does all of our coloring for our embeds. She gets them spot on. You'll see how we piped the frosting, how we did the embeds here for the little game board pieces, how we placed the toppings, the whole process. So let's get started. This is our sketch for our Candyland themed soap. At the top here we have cones, we have lollies, bears, those are some amazing bears right there, and we have our little embeds. So just cut them up with our soap cutter, and we're hoping that we get a nice green swirl for the base. I'm doing an experiment, I would say, and I took some neons and mixed them with some micas. So I want to get like vibrant colors for my Candyland soap. So we're going to see how these turn out. Okay, so I'm just going to pour my lye water into my oils here. And I'm just going to stick blend for just a few seconds. Okay, so these are little biodegradable cups that I got from Mad Micas, and I have some titanium dioxide that I've already diluted with water here, water soluble titanium dioxide. And I'm just gonna add it to my base so that my colors have like a nice white base. Okay, and I'm just gonna add this in now. Okay, just make sure that all the fragrance oil is well incorporated here. So now I have portioned out 6 separate 8-ounce containers of soap solution, and we're gonna create these little bars with them. So I'm just gonna start mixing them up. I'm gonna start with our lightest color here, the yellow. So let's see what that looks like. And I'm just gonna hand mix it and make sure I get all of the color incorporated. And I'm going kind of like in order of colors so that I don't have to clean my spatula every single time, because that is too much work and I am not here for that. We have our blue. So this is undercurrent blue with Nurture Soap's neon blue pigment powder. So hopefully I'm keeping this in a shot so you can see what that looks like. Here and here. We don't have a cube shaped column mold, so what I'm doing is I'm just kind of creating the cube shapes, and we're going to cut them into thinner columns, I guess, our own columns, so that we can create the square pieces for the game, for the Candyland game. So we can create the square pieces for the Candyland game. This pink is I think it like Color Me Blush, I believe, by Muddy Micas, and the pink neon from Nurture Soap. And I'm just mixing it together here. And I used about a half teaspoon of both to about 8 ounces of soap mixture to get these colors. So this is the last color. This is the orange. So this is Orange Glad, I believe, from Muddy Soap Co. And the Neon Orange from Muddy Soap Co. That's a little mold here. Oops, looks like there's some soap I didn't mix in, but it's all right. These are going to be embeds. Don't have to be perfect. Okay. And last bit here. Okay, so these are going to be the 6 colors that we're going to use for the like the game board part of our Candyland soap. And they were made with the combination of micas and pigment powders. And I'm hoping that these colors stay vibrant and pretty tomorrow. So we will come back and check on them in about 18 hours. Okay, so we have some melt and pour popsicles, cherry flavored. Not really though. We got some cute little gummy bears. Look at them. We got some more gummy bears that's gonna get cut out.
Melt and pour.
Melt and pour.
For our ice cream cone.
Oh. Oh, look at these are getting ready to be popped out of the mold. So we have this ice cream cone. We got these little baby ice cream cones. Looks nice and waffly coney. Right?
That's the point.
Perfect. And then here you can see where we cut up all of our little bars that we made yesterday, and they will be the actual game board spots in our soap. Look at these embeds, y'all. So tasty. Taste the rainbow. I'm going to pour this in. And I am not going to stick blend this for very long because I want it to stay kind of fluid. But then I do kind of want it to set up pretty good because we want to get our embeds in here. Just until we get all the oils mixed into the lye water. I'm gonna add in, a little bit of titanium dioxide so we can get a nice light base for our green colors. I'm gonna mix that in. And that is Serendipity from New York. Something. New York Scents. I do have friends here who are soaping with me. This is a family event. We don't know what's about to happen up in here.
Audience.
Yes.
Live audience.
And this is filmed in front of a live audience. Okay. That is always fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour off just half of this here. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. And pour in. I'm going to mix in these greens and see how they turn out. We want to be a little brighter. And hopefully this is going to give us just the slightest variation in the green. And I'm going to do an in the pot swirl. So I'm just going to kind of pour this in from up high. Hopefully you can see that. And I don't think it's going to have too much of a difference in shade, but I just didn't want a solid green. Little piece. See how much we need. Perfect. Look at her thought. Well, that looks a little dangerous, y'all. She's cutting into her fingers. Okay, let's go. So where we want to put it? This side? Left side?
Yes.
Our soap. No, I'm going to try to cover that first piece. Good. And I'm kind of glad that this is thickening up a little bit because I want the soap to, our little pieces to float in the green. I think, will it hold it? That's what we want. Do you think we need this to be a little bit more thicker?
I think it'll be okay. Because if they're touching, it's fine. It's
Okay,
okay
I'm
if they're
so
touching.
nervous, you guys, that this will look ridiculous. We have never made this before. We've only dreamed it in our mind.
I'm sterilized again.
Okay.
I don't know where it came from.
It's purple on there. Maybe it's good for us to have a little guideline. We're thinking of geometry and physics and geography. All the geographies right now for this concept. I don't even think we need it. It didn't even go all the way down to the end. It's so little. You see that?
Cut in half.
It's falling in. It's falling into it. I don't know if I can get that angle right though. Putting this in here with these gloves on is like ridiculous.
Oh, that blue one is soaked.
So I think it's kind of cool that we got this all the way to the top here. Kind of like almost overflowing, but that's all right. And I think we're gonna have one kind of protruding out, and it's gonna go into our frosting. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like the path led to the candy mountain.
The
Right?
mountain of deliciousness.
Mountain of edibleness. Not edible. This is not
do not
edible. Please do not eat the soap. Little raked texture, because I think we want to create like a grassy effect. This is what I'm thinking. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Just trust the process.
Trust it. Okay, so now we are going to load up our piping bag with our frosting. I think it's about ready. Feels like a little soft, but I don't want it to get too thick here. So we can try to get level for the next row. Plus I can practice.
It's super small.
But I'm trying to focus.
Mm-hmm.
We might need that. Oh, wonderful. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. Okay. Well, what I want to do is not let it fall off the edge. create a base for all of our candy worlds. But we have something planned for this left-hand side. So I'm thinking.
You want me to stick one ice cream cone to see what it looks like?
I'm sure this is not what you're supposed to do, piping on the side like this. But we are going to. We got plans for this, so it's all right. Like, see
In the
how
middle.
this is right here, right in the middle, and maybe angle it. Yeah.
You feel like they're gonna fall over. They're really big.
They are really big. Oh no.
I think it's because we use the smaller cones instead of the big cones.
Right? Isn't giving you the melty
I
vibes?
like it. I like it so much.
How's it going? How's it doing? I'm getting green vibes. I'm getting grassy vibes.
Wipe it.
Okay, you got a wipey?
You're gonna have to wash the scissors after we
Oh
What happened?
It exploded. Got it too big. Dang nabbit. So these might get cut, but I don't even care right now.
Oh, we're putting him like that. Oh. Putting him sideways. Instead of
Does that
flat
work?
down. Yeah.
That's super cute.
The little gummy bear.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Sorry if I bounce these off and hit you in your face. See, the dropping, I mean, it's just more fun to do it like this.
Perfect.
We put some candy, sugar candy sprinkles on there. Our bears are in place. Our lollies are in place. We have what looks like an upside down ice cream with some gumballs. We got our beautiful bronzed waffling there. All right, we just finished putting the final touches on our Candyland soap. We put lollipops. We have some not gingerbread. We wish we had gingerbread. That might be in phase 2, not this phase. We have gumballs. We have gummy bears. We have sprinkles. We have little like
Ice cream cones,
cinnamon
too.
roll candy. Yeah, ice cream cones, cinnamon roll candy things. Hannah here, she did all the coloring and all the melt and pour. So she's spot on. Everything looks great. We're going to let it set overnight, probably about 18 hours. And then we're going to come back and cut it. And that's where the magic happens.
Please work.
It'll work. It'll work. I can kind of
Like
see it a
vein.
little bit. Okay, I'm going to try to keep my voice down in regular octaves. But I cannot guarantee that that's going to
I
stay
don't know what
down.
happened to the blue, but yeah.
I think it's like the best unmolding I've seen. Like it's so like smooth. Okay. Whew.
Can we line them up?
How's it looking? I already caught a piece of the blue. All right. Let me know if you see anything happening. Well, it's we gotta commit to the deal now, don't we? It's gonna cut through a few of these cinnamon cones. Cinnamon roll things.
Oh yeah, I can see where it's gonna cut in some of them.
Okay, you guys, this is pretty hard. We should have cut this a little earlier. We might lose a couple. Well, since we have a couple of winners left.
No.
Lost the ball. Okay.
Oh, we cut it straight in half.
Cut a ball in half. That's all right. Something's...
Never heard that sound.
Ding! That's the sound of complete. All right.
Cut
Let's
the ball
get-
right in half.
Let's get this one right here. Right. Let's see what the inside of her looks like. She's sliding down.
Oh.
Can we see? Da, 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 da.
It's big.
It's cute.
I like.
Oh my goodness. That's a path?
Yeah.
I mean, how much more perfect can we get that? Grass? Look, some cone. Oh, it's perfect. I like it. I love her.
Maybe like one mishap, but
What does it smell like? It smells like candy, you guys. It smells like if you mix all this candy together, it would end up smelling like this.
Sugar overload.
Totally. Okay, let's see. Okay. So I like the ones we did cut into some of the cinnamon rolls, but that's, you know. Okay. Look at that beauty right there.
Sprinkles cucumber.
I know. We might lose a few sprinkles. But look at those lollipops. Look at that candy. Look at that look at the little bears. These are little bears. They're just adorable. The little rolls. Look. Wow. Could we have planned our soap out any better? I mean,
Yeah, we did a good job pretty much for like a 1 day idea thing.
yeah. I mean, what would you change?
Maybe make the lollipop smaller.
Oh, I think like this is probably 1.25 inches lolly. If we could find like a 1-inch lolly, I think that'd be perfect. Just for the scale of the soap of this bar. It's a pretty big bar, as you can see. Like compared to my hand, this is humongous. Look at, what do you think about our
It looks
like
like
our
it's melting.
cloud mountain ice cream?
Looks like it's melting.
And
into
our
bread.
raked texture. We did a little fork texture here.
It really looks like it's just.
Something. Now I wonder why this cut's so weird. We got a weird cut here. Oh, the
Does it chop?
stick. The stick wasn't.
Oh.
All right, learning that stick needs to be straight down. So this stick kind of looked like it was going in like at an angle, which the cutter couldn't cut. That's what, remember that little ding sound? It got around it. So we just have to remember that. And our last one, we got a little piece of candy coming off on that one.
Kind of like the red and yellow difference.
The red and yellow is nice. It's a nice contrast from each other. Pretty, look at that. All around down. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was so much fun. We will definitely be doing this again. And if you want to purchase this bar of soap, it will be available on our website in about 4 weeks after it cures. So definitely check out our website, www.tyersessentials.com. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. We are going to work hard to create more and more fun content of us making soap in the shop, so you can see like the real behind the scenes situation. Sometimes it goes great, sometimes it's crazy, sometimes it's perfect. You never know, but it's always fun. If you enjoy watching these videos, definitely click the bell so you can get notifications whenever we have new ones. Thank you for watching and have a great day.